Leos, welcome to Sacred Women's Hero. We'll be back at it again. I'll be doing September 2018 Sun Moon Rising for your second and fifth house for career, as well as seventh house for Venus and relationships. All right. I'm going to start off with a meditative reading, and then I'm going to go into your 9 cards and do your advice. All right. I want to thank all the new and returning subscribers. I appreciate all you guys for subscribing and coming into Sacred Woman Tribe, for joining Sacred Woman Tribe. I appreciate it. I'm still having my Sensual Attraction oil to attract lovers to you, frequencies that are on the same, just on the same energy. So if you're wanting to attract partners and love to you that are on the same energy flow, same frequency, and giving you the same vibe off that you're giving them, definitely cop that. If you're wanting to enhance any money or enhance any clientele into your space, I can definitely assist you with that. I have prosperity oil as well. All right, so Leos, for the month of September 2018, what information do you have at this time? Leos, for the month of September 2018. All right, some of you guys are, the first thing that came out to me is some of you guys are either in a relationship and not fully expressing how you feel, which is causing either no communication or stagnancy within the relationship. Some of you guys can be in relationships or marriages and feeling someone else. Some of you guys can be single and trying to figure out if you should move forward from a past relationship and go into something new, or the new energy from a past relationship is something that you should go forward into. There needs to be some communication said. I feel like Leo, those of you that have been dealing with other people, or if you're single and you're being single and you're talking to someone, maybe someone from your past, or this can be someone that is new. Hold on, let me just get everything. Okay, so I feel like those of you Leos that are single, you're having to make a choice between what person you want to deal with, because I feel like you are dealing with a lot of people, or this can be you being exclusive with one person but you have feelings for another person. All right, or this is you still being stuck on a past relationship, or there might be some new energy in a past relationship and maybe there's no communication between you guys. All right, those are the different scenarios that I'm hearing. Those of you that are not speaking to someone, okay, there needs to be communication, clear communication, where you guys are expressing yourself, expressing how you feel, because I'm seeing that September, for the month, Leo, you are definitely wanting, I feel like you guys are wanting to say something, wanting to communicate how you feel. Just say it. Stop second guessing things. It can only go one way or the other, right? So conversate and express how you feel with this person, whether it's your partner or a person that you're trying to be with. Be clear and honest about your intentions here. Some of you guys may just have sexual intentions with people, so make that clear with them that you are only wanting sex and you don't want nothing else, okay, if that's that. But be mindful that if someone doesn't want that, you can't be upset, or you can't try and manipulate them to think that it's going to be something else and it's just sex, okay? So that's for some of you. Those of you that are Those of you that are single, you might be looking at a past relationship and seeing your ex-partner do good or something like that, or you might be really missing your ex-partner. You need to express how you feel, period. Because there might be a new opportunity, or there might be, like I said, new energy in the relationship, and you guys, you're just not communicating or expressing how you feel because of fear of not being hurt again, or fear of not going through the same thing. Realize the past is the past. This is new energy. This is a new cycle. So people are going to change. People are literally different, okay, from who they used to be, how they used to act, what they used to say. So those are things to think about. If you are going to if you're a Leo with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, be realize that whoever you're dealing with really cares for you. But like I said, there needs to be some type of clear communication. There needs to be truths that are coming out either on you or your partner's side about what is being done. Okay, I feel like there might be some gray area where, if you guys have not been communicating, whether you're single or in a relationship or married, it's caused you to feel like you don't know what's going on. But Leos, I feel like you guys do know what's going on, because most of you are dealing with other people, are single, are doing your own thing, okay? So you can't be upset if somebody else is doing their own thing as well, is what I'm hearing. All right. But I do feel that you guys are having to make choices on who you love, what you want to love and be, and take action towards that, because I feel like a lot of you guys may have expressed your love in a way that caused another person to feel like unappreciated, or that they weren't, like they weren't the light for you or something, Leo. Like you made them, maybe not necessarily, it's either what you said or physically what you did, okay? Could have been something that was said or something that was did, but it caused the other person to feel like, I don't know about this anymore. Like maybe like, like maybe this is something that I need to rethink. Maybe this relationship is something that I need to rethink. And I feel like um Leos that have dealt with situations where you were either in a relationship and it's no communication, or you're speaking with the ex or something like that, or a situation where you're single and you still stuck on an ex and you trying to get a new person or something like that. You guys need to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what do you want? What type of relationship do you want? Because things are going to continue to keep happening in the same cycle. So what I'm saying is that you have to ask yourself, what do you want out of love? Okay, there's a lot of suitors around you, or there's a lot of people that are wanting to give you love, but you need to choose on what person you want to be with. All right, those of you that are single, I'm saying that you guys are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, could be a Pisces, Aquarius as well. But I feel like Leos, you guys are having to tell the truth and be honest about what you like, what you want, because the there's people in the mix that are going to just be like, they don't have time for you. So let me just say this. Those of you that have been not communicating, or leading someone on, or making someone feel like they are like an option, or number two, etc., y'all getting cut off. That's what I heard. Y'all getting cut off because the communication, something isn't being said. Something isn't being said. You're not being honest, Leo, about how you feel. You're not expressing yourself, so you're being cut off. So that leads to you or someone else, like they're just moving away. Someone is moving away from a Leo. That's what I got. Someone is cutting a Leo off this month because they didn't get what they wanted. They wanted communication. They wanted love. They wanted something from you, and you didn't see it. You didn't see it. Um. So yeah. Others of you, there's either children. Okay. Others of you, what I'm hearing is that there's children involved, or there was children involved with a person with a past, either an ex or a present person. Um, there needs to be some truth and clarity regarding what ways you guys are going to go. There may also be someone else getting pregnant. I don't know. I just got that or heard that. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys are in a. I don't know if you guys are in a relationship and wanting another person, and you can start a new relationship or new energy with your past person. Yeah. Okay. So some of you are starting new energy with your past, like a past ex. You guys are having new energy, and you guys are going, going good. You know what I'm trying to say? You guys are talking about love, talking about how you guys are going to build with your children, the type of home that you want for some of you. Others of you, you guys are definitely having to think think through think through the choices that you want to make. Like, if you want to have a child with this person, if you want to build with this person, you know that you can't come with them with nothing, with no BS. Like, you know that they're on their stuff. You can't slack on them, or like, there's things that you just know that you can't do now. Like, before, you probably could have, they probably would have let it slide. But if this is an ex and this is new energy, realize that whatever in the past that you may have gotten away with, you're not going to get away with now. So realize that. So take that into consideration when, like, this person is different, just like you're different, right? So, yeah. Career and finances, you guys are doing good. You guys are doing very good. There may be some things that you are, like, thinking, like, depleting your money. There's something or someone that's depleting your money, or something that you're doing is depleting your money, or maybe a business partnership, something that it didn't fall through. So I'm getting that, like, something that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. Okay, but I feel like you guys are understanding that. Yeah, you guys are understanding the value of not being so, like, you guys are now being down to earth, maybe because of the situations that happened. Okay, you guys are having a more down to earth approach to things, to life. All right. But I do feel like, let's just see, Leos for the month of September 2018, Sun, Moon, Rising, 2nd and 5th house, as well as love. What information do you have for Leos for September 2018? All right. So, like I said, I feel like you guys are really back and forth in your head about a lot of stuff. For real. There's things that you're wanting to move away from. Okay, there's things that you're wanting to move away from, and you realize that it's best to let these things down, to let these burdens down, to release this pain, this anguish. Okay, it's good for you to be honest and truthful. I feel like some of you guys are realizing that a person that you may not have put in all your time into, or put expressed everything on how you felt to this person. I feel like during the month of September, you realize you really love this person. All right. So the cards that I have is the 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords, the Devil reversed, Death card, 4 of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant reversed, King of Cups reversed, 2 of Wands reversed, the 6 of Pentacles reversed. All right, so Leos, I'm definitely seeing that you guys, Six of Wands, the month for the starting in the month, like going into the month, you guys are taking action, wanting to take action into things. This is also passion, so you're having a high passion for things. This might also be wanting to take action or wanting to communicate, have courage to say how you feel or speak out on how you feel, okay? But I'm definitely feeling the Seven of Swords being a deceptive energy where either someone is lying, but this is like trying to get over on someone, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so I feel like someone, let me just look at these cards a little bit more. All right, so I feel like Leo, you stood up for yourself here. You stated what you wanted. You looked at what needed to be healed here. Okay, you're making slow and steady changes to progress. You're understanding the passion that is ignited within you so you can move forward. Okay, I do feel like there is Seven of Swords. There's people around you, or there's an energy, a person, or this can be. I feel like you either did this to someone. Seven of Swords. I feel like someone has lied or deceived or tried to get over on somebody here, whether this is you or someone that is in your energy. All right. And it caused you, the devil reverse, to let go of any temptations here. This is habits, things that are no longer serving you, drinking alcohol, weed, smoke, eating, shopping. This can be anything, the devil reverse, but I feel like this is like Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. You're realizing the things that are toxic, the things that are not working out for you. Okay, this is definitely like a home environment. Maybe you realize like a home environment or a situation, a family dynamic, or a person was toxic for you that's in your environment that you've been around for like the last 2-3 weeks or something, and you see, or this may be something like a thought process, a belief, something that you may have been thinking or going through. You're realizing like you can let it go. It's like it's best for you to let it go. Okay. Death is also transformations and changes to self, to mind, body, and soul. So this can definitely be divine downloads. Transformations, a mental shift because you've decided to let go of things that are no longer serving you. Death also has to do with people that are transforming into the eternal life. So this can also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could also be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This can be a family member, masculine or feminine, but I'm just getting a maternal figure, aunt, mother, grandmother, cousin. This can also be a grandfather as well. But I'm just saying that whoever that is, they might be transitioning into spirit, into the eternal life here. Okay, and it's causing you to be giving. Like you're now giving you're giving more. You're releasing like stress, anxiety here. This transformation, whether it was a physical transformation with a physical person or mind, body, and soul, you realize like it was a mental shift in your emotions and how you view things, and now you're wanting to give and open up your heart here. Okay, and push forward. Knight of Swords, I feel like there may also be you wanting to defend yourself, or I feel like you might be wanting to start arguments with people, start wanting, like, yeah, I feel like because of this change is causing you to feel like out of whack, and now you're wanting to defend yourself in at defense mode with everyone and everything here, Leo. I feel like you're definitely you're wanting to push forward, but I feel like you have like your swords out, like, hey, who, like, okay, like, okay, this is like you realize the type of energy that either you or somebody else in your environment holds around you, and it's causing you to realize that you can release this toxic energy, you can release whatever this is, and it's causing death, changes, whether this is a physical person or yourself. Okay, and I feel like it's a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual shift where now you're giving to others, but then your ego or fear sits in, Knight of Swords, and now you're trying to start an argument. I feel like this is someone that is wanting to argue or be defensive, like have their swords out all the time. Okay, so I feel like it's since this mental shift because you might be going through a lot of like changes to your body, to your mind. Okay, this is you like wanting to be defensive about things, and this is like telling me, Leo, don't be defensive on situations, on what people have to say, on how they feel about you, because when you express yourself, you don't have a filter, right? So it's not fair for you to say it's not fair for you to say how you feel, and then when someone else says how they feel, it's like you get defensive, or you feel like, oh, why did you say that? Or, oh, um, this, like, you just have like this defensive demeanor where you want to like whip your sword out, and it's like, you can't do that. Like, you can't, that's not a healthy conversation. It's not. You can't expect you to be able to voice how you feel and someone else can't, because then you get defensive. That makes no sense. That's basically saying like, what you say goes and what someone else says, it doesn't matter. And Leos are about I, self. So that type of energy, that I, selfish energy, is getting destroyed this month, literally. You guys are realizing that you guys are not, like, you realize that this whole I, self thing doesn't hurt or work for anything. Like, it just hinders you, because the more you think about self, the more you think about, oh, I is me, or woe is me, or like, I come first. You put a whole bunch of other stuff on the back burner and you don't even see it. But then you get defensive when someone else doesn't want to help you or assist you or maybe even love you. You get upset when someone tells you how they feel about your actual actions, but when you do the same to other people, it's like you get so defensive and angry. You can't do that. Because then it's like, what's the whole point of having a relationship with you, or what's the point of talking to you if you're going to continue to be defensive and think that everything, like, is always this other person's fault? You have to learn to take accountability this month, Leo, especially dealing with your relationships, especially dealing with your feelings, especially dealing with your career, but more importantly, your relationships, your family, your friends, your one-on-one relationships, Leo. You're having to take accountability and realize that just like someone hurt you, you hurt them. So stop doing this pity party. That's all I'm saying. Stop doing a pity party, okay? Because you're not an angel, okay? So that's all I'm gonna say. You're not an angel. So yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call a kettle black if you, like, don't like, what my grandma used to say. You can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, right? So don't get in the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. Like, if you, okay, I'm gonna go deeper into it because there's a lot of different scenarios that I'm getting here, but I just feel like you guys are being defensive, and it's causing you to question your tradition, your values, what's important to you, okay? What you feel is beneficial for your growth. This is also order, structure, like family home, family environment. King of Cups, this is emotionally being like restless, your anxiety, okay? You might be having anxiety or stress. You might be like having restless nights, okay? This is like crying and mourning. King of Cups reverse is talking about someone that, yeah, you're the structure, like I said, if some of you guys, because the death card is right on top of this, so if some of you guys, there's changes and things that you are going through, okay, regarding your family, your home, yourself, your mind here, okay, and it's causing you to structure and balance what you want and put it in order here, and question your tradition, your values here, what you feel is important to you, and it's causing you to make a choice whether you should stay or whether you should go, and you made a choice to stay. Six of Pentacles reverse. This is like planning that doesn't go right, or this is planning that you might be planning something and it doesn't go the way that you want it to, Leo, okay? Let's see. All right, the outcome for Leo, one card, September 2018, after Six of Pentacles reverse. All right, so, wow. All right, so like I said, there's family relationship, there's things that are going on in your life. There's changes, whether someone has passed or mind, body, and soul changes, transformations, and you're being defensive over something. Whether it be order, tradition, whether it be how you grew up or something like that, it's causing you to be restless, and you having to make a decision, and you choose to stay. And I feel like you're not putting in any work or time and energy, though. Like, I feel like some of you could could choose to not put time, energy into something because you feel like you're at your wit's end, or no one can help you, or no one is there for you. Because the Five of Pentacles shows up as a card of spiritual enlightenment, right? Like, this is when you receive spiritual enlightenment, when you be guided by the spirits, okay? And this is, your finances might be tight at this time, but you are growing spiritually. You're understanding family here. This can also be your children. If you're a mother or father here, Leo, you're understanding your child better. You're understanding why things happen the way they are, why you were put on this earth, why other people were put on this earth with you here. Family dynamics. So I'm just getting like, you're understanding family more. You're understanding you're spiritually growing. Okay, you're spiritually ascending too. So let's see. All right, so Leos, let's go back and rewind a little bit. So those of you that are like career and finances, you guys are standing up for what you believe in. And there's things that are happening. Maybe someone is trying to get over on you in your career or in your field here, and you realize that you have to let go of something that's toxic. Maybe your environment or something that you're doing is toxic, and you have to let it go. It causes changes to yourself, to home, or someone could be passing away that's close to you, and it's causing you to give more freely, even though you are defensive. Maybe you feel like things were being ripped out from you and you weren't able to have enough time, so now you're questioning your traditions, your values, your structure of the home. It's caused you to be restless and not know which way to go, and you're having to make a choice on if you should stay or if you should go somewhere. And I feel like you are the plans may be either in delay or maybe in the plans need to be thought all the way through first, Leo, is what I'm saying. And you're being spiritually enlightened at this time. So if your money is tight, realize it's because you are having to learn this lesson. You are having to go through whatever loss or whatever this is. You're having to express yourself freely and talk how you truly feel regarding your career and finances, and remove yourself from any harsh entities, energies, or people. If this is an environment or home, moving away from that, finding a new location, okay? But I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are really letting go of things that are no longer serving you. Those of you that are in a relationship, I'm saying that there may have been some type of deception from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay? But I'm seeing as though there's changes. So, there's changes in the relationship, Leo. And it's up to you. It's up to you whether you, okay, like this. You're in a relationship with someone and it's either you guys are in a committed relationship and there's no communication, or you guys are in a committed relationship but y'all both being and acting single. So those of you that are in a relationship here, a committed relationship, you guys are having to express how you feel. All right, because if there's no communication, I feel like you guys are not on the same page. You guys are not expressing yourself, and there may be some type of things that may need to be expressed in order for both of you guys to understand and either let each other go or understand and move forward in whatever you guys are trying to build. All right, so I am saying that you guys have a lot. Leos, you have to choose. You have to be honest on what you want. You need to be clear on the people that you're dealing with. If you're in a relationship and you're dealing with somebody else, you need to be honest with this other person, this third party, and let them know what it is that you want. And you need to be honest with the person that you're with as well. Because I'm seeing as though, like I said, some of you Leos are being cut off in the month of September because of the actions, the choices, the things that you may have done or may not have done. So be mindful of that. And however this resonates with your situation, you know whether you need to communicate with this person, express your love, or if you are in any of the other situations and you have to be clear as day and communicate with whoever. All right. So your advice card, I have the Empress, which is amazing. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. luxurious or abundant resources, the Empress. So 3, creativity. Yes, so you guys are definitely dealing with your creative side, nurturing, being more caring, patient here. The Empress talks about someone as being receptive, intuitive. All right, this is angelically, you're being angelically guided here to listen to your ideas here. Your creativity is going to be rewarded. This is also travel. You guys are taking a trip. I'm getting like water. This is like water, nature and nature. But you see like the waterfall. This might be like a trip to like the Bahamas, Aruba. I'm just getting like Miami. You're near butterflies. You might also be seeing butterflies. Okay. Deers. Might be living near deer, squirrels, butterflies. You might be seeing these animals. If you see these animals, look them up. It's a spiritual animal totem. All right. The Empress also talks about like the Empress is like fertility, goddess of love, right? So you guys can also be dealing with someone that is pregnant, or you might be wanting to start a family with someone. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. Either some of you guys are dealing with someone that's pregnant, or you're wanting to have a child. Start a legacy, start an empire with somebody. All right. The Empress is amazing, Leo. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you guys. You guys have a lot of decisions and choices to make. Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. Follow your heart. Okay. Make the right choice this time. Make the right choice. Stop. Make the right choice. You guys been making very good changes to mind, body, and soul. Now it's time for you to settle on what you want in love, Leo, and do that. All right. So peace, love, and light. Ashe. If you guys are wanting to book a reading for me, all the information is in the description box below. If you're wanting to donate to this channel to keep it running, all the information is in the description box below. Peace, love, and light. Ashe. Love you guys.